Joyce, welcome everyone. Joyce, would you call the roll, please?
Mayor Knight.
Here.
Councilmember Sevier.
Present.
Councilmember Moore. Councilmember White.
Here.
Councilmember Williams.
Present.
Four present, we have a quorum.
Fantastic. Please rise. Lead us in prayer, please.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, for the many blessings you've given us. We thank you for all these people that are here today. We ask your blessings on them and the blessings on this meeting today. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Councilman Watson.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to welcome everyone here today. We've moved to the approval of the minutes of the May 14th, 2026 meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? So noted. All right, welcome to our press and visitors, and I think we've got a new member of the press team here with us. You want to introduce?
Yeah, this is Reese Hickok Perry. She's going to be working with us at the Advocate. She's going to be covering the city of Lawrenceburg. Cece, y'all know Cece, right?
She's not over.
She's Cece. So she's going to be working for the Advocate, helping us cover a lot of city of Lawrenceburg stuff, as well as working in our office. So if anybody comes by the office, you'll see Reese.
Very good.
Fantastic.
Well,
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
We usually have a 10 to 15 minute opening speech from that person.
Yeah, really, yeah, you need to go ahead and let her.
Let her get started with it. Welcome aboard, everybody. All right, I'd like to move now. Joyce, do we have public comments?
We do.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. Tiffany Carbonat?
Charbonnet.
Charbonnet. French. I should know that.
Sorry, I'm going to speak with my phone because I can do it now. I'm going to speak about the data centers, but on a level of trust. The fact is, we don't trust you. Mr. Lay, at your mayor's talk, I asked you this question and said multiple times that you never answered my question, and I've still never gotten an answer. There are multiple lawsuits across the country with guilty verdicts and millions in fines due to data centers harming the environment in multiple ways, including the company Cadence LLC that is involved with the Flatwoods Data Center project. Telling the citizens of Lawrenceburg that they were, quote, zero concerns, we have plenty of water and power for the Flatwoods Data Center project, throws immediate red flags and is misleading when there are 5 proposed data centers for this county that are not being mentioned at all that will also eat up those resources along with other businesses and homes. So how is Lawrenceburg immune to these issues when the rest of the country is facing data centers with negative impacts? When asked about what type of data center the Flatwoods Center will be, we get different answers. Mr. Lay, you said it was a booster site. Mr. Egley said it was a storage for, quote, probably somebody in the region. Which is it? Mr. Egley said that the data center would use 1/3 of the water use that Tidal Wave Car Wash uses. A citizen that spoke out at your meeting on May 14th investigated this and found that not to be true. We are being gaslighted by you all trying to say that the AT&T building behind Cowork Coffee is a data center, and it is not. It is an aggregation point for fiber optic and copper communication and not a data center. There are locations of these all over, but they are not data centers. In a meeting when Mr. Egley was asked about the neighbors' concerns for this next data center, the answer was a shrug of the shoulders like, so sorry, too bad, we don't care about the neighbors. Okay? That mentality, he also said in the future he would not be so transparent about what is coming. This spoke volumes that all of you do not care about the citizens. In the same meeting, Mr. Brewer said that he didn't need to know every little detail of what was proposed to come into Lawrenceburg, but isn't that your job to know? Isn't that the job of all of you to know? How much independent research did each of you do? Or are you saying yes to any project without knowing what you're saying yes to? Because from this side of it, it seems none of you actually researched facts, but blindly agreed to what Mr. Egley told you. We have 3,923 petition signatures to call for a town hall. Clearly, the citizens want to be heard, but you're refusing to listen. Now that it's inching closer to election time, you won't have a town hall meeting. The citizens will speak on election day. And And I'll send you a follow-up email so you can address all of these inconsistencies. Thank you.
Thank you. TJ Moore, Construction and Code Regulations. Please come forward, sir.
Thanks, sir. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thank you. You are much more audible than the county commission. I got some notes here. Just be mindful, is there a time restriction or anything? I'm gonna be mindful.
5 minutes.
5 minutes? I shouldn't use that much at all. I want to come to you guys, talk to you about construction, limitations, zoning and codes. Last year, my family, we had a parcel of land that adjoined ours. We had to sell it off due to untimely death in the family. Out-of-state developer bought the property, changed landscape, is proposed to put in a subdivision, multi-house unit. The whole landscape of this property has been changed. There have been precautions taken by the landscape, by the developer, but it's completely been covered with chert, which I'm sure all of you know, chert does not retain water, it's not good for irrigation, nothing like that, no drainage. We have farmland adjoining to it. There has been no action on that property in the last few months. From my understanding, there were permits filed for construction, but not at the state level. They are connected to a state highway. The original interest of this land has been shifted over several feet and actually downgraded. They have actually dug into the dirt for this entrance. This entrance is on a blind curve. And like I said, it's on a state highway. And this stretch of road, people commonly do at least twice the speed limit. So you have an unsafe entrance as it is, but now you have lowered the elevation, making visibility coming and going, even pulling out of that, almost impossible. So my question to the council is, what are we doing regarding codes enforcement and things like that? Are we making sure that these people that are coming in doing developments are being mindful towards the environment and the people that they impact? Construction started last year and it ramped up towards the holidays. Towards Thanksgiving and Christmas, they operate into the evening hours. My house is located maybe a half mile away. Our house rumbled with our equipment. The beeps of the machinery backing up, we could hear that inside the house. And this was up through New Year's Eve, into New Year's Day. No consideration for the people around them whatsoever. And like I say, construction has now stopped. With the heavy rains, the wash off and everything has impacted our land now. So we're having to deal with the irrigation, erosion. I've contacted the state, they are looking into it to see what can be done. They said it's definitely an issue. So I just wanted to ask the board, what can you guys do to be more mindful with codes? If we need more people, give Chris Bryant some backup. Put more people in his office. I understand that it's codes, but we have multiple codes that have been enacted in the last few years that aren't being pushed. Not too long ago, there was an ordinance put in that you couldn't have signs on street corners. Give me a street corner in Lawrenceburg that does not have a sign on it for a yard sale or an advertisement right now. It's hard to do. Last thing I wanted to mention, the pavilion right behind me. It's a great and awesome building, but it's incomplete. If you look at it right now, it has stairs. It is not ADA compliant. It's not. There's no elevator. It was designed for an elevator. It has an opening for elevator. Elevator has not been installed. Why do you might ask? Because construction is incomplete. It has been open a year next month. Construction is still incomplete. It's waiting on bolts for the studs, from my understanding, and a few other things that the people who were given that award to construct it have not gone back and completed. So why are we awarding more building projects to that same construction company? They were just awarded more grants or more projects here recently from the city. So you have a project that's not completed, been sitting there for a year, still doing community activities down there, but it's not ADA compliant. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a lawsuit waiting for you. You guys should have been on top of this. Please make sure the pavilion gets completed. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ricky Cromwell, please come forward, sir.
Morning, fellas. How are y'all today?
Good, sir.
Good.
Wanted to give you a little pass on the congestion this morning down there and stuff. Good one now. Ricky Crum, as you know, I'm a retired contractor and I live in the New Prospect area. I'm here to urge each of you to sponsor and to vote for a temporary pause on this proposed data center in North County. You basically, the nearly 4,000 citizens to sign an online petition to stop this, and frankly, any other data center that wants to come to Lawrence County. Many have spoken their opposition, and many more are starting to speak. I hope you're listening. I hope each and every one of you are listening because this affects us all. It really does. Let's follow the permit process until we all can gather the information and discuss them in a way that the outcome is beneficial and acceptable to all the citizens of Lawrence County. And I don't think that's too much to ask, and I don't believe any of you, if you're reasonable, you would disagree with that. I think that's what we need to do. We're all held accountable. I'm trying to do my part to get people to get involved, and I'm asking you to help us do what the people want. That's all we're asking for. And just remember this. The decisions that this council and mayor make today and in the future regarding this data center will determine the future of Lawrence County for generations to come. That means not me, I don't worry about me. I'm 66-year-old. We don't have a lot of time left on this earth. I have 17 grandchildren, and I know each and every one of you do too. Now, what kind of legacy are we going to leave for them if we allow things like that to come in here that the people are against, not to mention all the pollution, the water usage, electric and gas? I know I've seen a little deal in the paper and online trying to pass the book to TVA on this. We need to have a town hall where each and every one of you will come up and speak and just be honest. Give us your honest opinion of what your position is on this. And I think we deserve that. And I think you deserve to be able to have a platform in order to do that in front of your peers. And that's what I encourage all of you to do. You know, you guys will have to live these decisions in the voting public. Well, surely remember them in August and beyond this. But beyond that, I want you to do what's the best for the county and do what the people ask you to do. We put you in here to represent us, and a lot of people in this county feel like they are not being represented, and they're not being represented well at all, and not being heard at all. So I don't think a pause for this is a whole lot to ask from you guys, not at all. Because this decision does concern us all, and it's gonna be something for us to deal with in the future, no matter how we do this. So please, once again, I plead with all of you to try to do your best to do that. Bring more discussion into this, bring the transparency people are asking for. And if we were to have a vote from the public, which I wish we could have, if the people vote for this thing to come in here, I'll say another word. But I do believe that we all do have the right to do that. Thank you guys, I appreciate your time, I appreciate what you do. You have a hard job, I get that, you really do. And I just hope you take it as serious as I do this issue. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ms. Massey?
Good morning. My name is Ashley Massey. I'm a resident of Lawrenceburg. I've spoken to this council before with my concerns, and I've also written letters to the editor and spoken to credible news channels and agencies about the data center issues. I have still yet to hear a single positive benefit that the data center will bring to our city or our county. We have been told that it would generate tax income from the contents inside the building, but that goes for any business, and it would be much more beneficial to generate tax revenue off of business that also brings in numerous local well-paying jobs, and that also does not eat up our resources, and it's not widely known to harm the land, water, air, animals, and people. I have been disappointed to see elected and non-elected officials, when faced with valid public concerns, meet these concerns with defensiveness, disregard, and sometimes even with callousness. I've been meaning to write you, Mr. Lay, I just haven't had the time yet, but I think it's best to address here anyway for folks who might not have heard this remark. But at your Let's Talk Lawrenceburg with the Mayor event, the city administrator, Mr. McKinley, said, quote, "I'm guessing half the people in this room aren't actual Lawrenceburg taxpayers." At a time when property taxes are increasing tremendously, and also due to the fact that taxpayers pay Mr. McKinley's salary, I find this comment incredibly unbecoming of someone in his profession as it is very unprofessional. It is these kinds of remarks and others made by those with power in our city and county government that continue to disparage concerned citizens and erode their trust. Also, after watching the video of the city council meeting when the Cadence LLC representative came to speak, not one member asked her a question about the data center. For elected leaders who recently said they didn't know what a data center was, this is also disappointing to see. I urge all of you to stand with the people, your citizens, your community members, your friends, in saying no to data centers writ large, and consider both a city and also a county type pause. We're pursuing that with the county commission, a pause on these type of developments in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Move now to the city administrator, Mr. McKinley.
Yes, sir. So the city council, the board of mayor and council appoint the city recorder. That is Jada Wilburn, and she's been off on maternity time. So I would ask you this morning by motion to appoint Jody Watkins as the assistant city recorder.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So noted.
So thank you.
Welcome, Assistant Recorder.
Very exciting. So Eric Schultz is here. He's going to give you an update on where we're at with the pool. We just opened the season and indoor pickleball.
Please come forward, sir.
Good morning, Mayor. Good morning, Council. Just a quick update on the Lawrenceburg Parks and Recreation Department. We're excited to announce that Logan Pool opened last Saturday, May 23rd. After months of maintenance and preparation, the pool opened, and we're thankful for the rain that we received over the weekend. It's still a little cloudy today, but we're looking forward to the sunshine and seeing the kids and families in the pool. So the pool is going to be open on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and open on Sunday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Closed on Wednesday. We have a full staff of lifeguards, and we're ready to go and excited to see folks in the park and at the pool. The indoor pickleball court project is complete, minus just a few minor things that we've done to the building. We've installed some metal on the walls and some insulate to take care of some insulation issues, and the court is ready to go. The nets are up. So we're excited about that as well. We're going to open that up to the public in a few weeks. There's still just a few things we've got to do on that, and we'll be posting that on our Facebook page, and Cece will get that posted on the Lawrenceburg City Facebook page as well. So that's where we're at with the indoor pickleball. We're excited about that.
So 3 courts.
3 courts, yes, sir. Three courts. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Ball, one other thing, ball playing, everything else is, I know other day, wide open in their fields and stuff.
All the spring sports have completed their regular seasons.
Okay.
Soccer, baseball, softball, all the regular seasons are complete. Babe Ruth is starting on Monday. They'll be playing in the month of June at the Denver Trout Field. And the All-Stars guys and girls will be playing in June as well. I'm not sure where those tournaments will be held, but the spring sports are complete. The adult league softball will be starting up in a few weeks. Church league and co-ed league. So if any of you are interested in playing adult league softball, give me a shout.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Eric.
Yep.
I have nothing else.
That's it, okay. Mr. Betts.
First matter this morning, Mr. Mayor, is a public hearing on ordinance 1453. Ordinance 1453 is an ordinance of the city of Lawrenceburg adopting the annual budget and tax rate for fiscal year beginning July 1, 2026, ending June 30th, 2027. Would anyone care to address the board concerning ordinance 1453 this morning? Seeing none, Mayor, we will close the public hearing. The next matter to deal with is ordinance 1453. It's an ordinance of the city of Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, adopting the annual budget and tax rate for fiscal year beginning July 1, 2026, ending June 30th, 2027. I would like to read for the public's consumption. In Section 8 says as follows: following reassessments for 2026, the tax rate is being set at a level such that total property taxes are not increased. They are levied, there is hereby levied a property tax of 0.8268 per $100 of assessed value on all real and personal property to be determined by the certified rate currently being calculated by the county assessor. Tax rate being adopted is based on the current estimate for the certified tax rate being calculated by the county assessor for 2026. Ordinance 1453 is here for second and final reading after the publicized public hearing, and it's here for your consideration.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? So noted. I would like to make note on this budget, brag on Mr. McKinney, our department heads, the whole working group of our city employees on this budget. Hours and hours go into putting together a budget that works. A lot of time effort was put into that. And again, what a milestone for us as a city. The tax rate in the city of Lawrenceburg has not been touched since 2006. And then in 2006, it was lowered by a nickel. So that says something about the management of the city. It says something about the management of our department heads and the whole team. And I can't say enough how proud I am of our employees and the services that you deliver to our employees. I would be really, I would like to see any other community that has had the growth that we've had, that has held their tax rate that solid for that many years and not raised taxes. So I just want to say a special thanks to all of y'all, because y'all make that happen every day. So Dick, to all your team and anybody else. The new recorder too, we'll give you some credit there too. Anyway, thank y'all very much. Very proud of everybody, very proud of this budget too. So thank you.
Next, gentlemen, is ordinance 1454. It's an ordinance of the Board of Mayor and Council of the City of Lawrenceburg to accept the 50/50 match grant with Tennessee Department of Transportation through the local interstate connector program that will create access to the college from US Highway 43 and to set the speed limit and name the local access road. Ordinance 1454 is here for first reading today.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? So noted. When the college was built to the south, that was a joint city-county project along with private sector donations. A lot of people's hard work and sweat went into that down there. In that process, the state of Tennessee approached us about an access road coming from Highway 43 across. If you're familiar with the second roundabout, is to the south from the water tower. The road across that, well, typical in all things, it takes a while to get through the state. The state engineered the road. They did different things to that. And as part of that program, the city entered into agreement to be partners with them on that project. So over the next few months, probably we'll see starting of that project, hopefully in the next 4 to 6 months on that project. There's a railroad involved in it, which dealing with railroads is always an interesting thing. But it'll really open up that whole area for more as the college continues to grow. So anyway, that's what that's about. Thank you.
Next, gentlemen, is a resolution of the Board of Mayor and Council to enter into a contract with the State of Tennessee Department of Transportation for the upgrade and maintenance of TSMP signalization upgrade on State Route 6, South Locust Street, intersections at Pulaski Street and East Gaines Street, PIN number 137-003.25. That resolution is for your consideration today.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? So noted. Again, explanation on all of your red lights through those. Those are state red lights that are maintained by LUS. And so with any upgrades, anything else happens with those, the city has to approve those upgrades and making sure that so some paperwork on red lights. So that's what it's about, your red lights.
Next, gentlemen, is a resolution of the Board of Mayor and Council of the City of Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, to reappoint Jane Jennings and Kay Skillington to the City of Lawrenceburg, Lawrence County Library Board, and to appoint Kathy Johnstone to replacement Ron Beard. That's for your consideration today.
Motion to accept.
Second.
All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? So noted. And thank you for all the people that serve on our boards. That's a lot of times a thankless job, but I really appreciate it. Everything doesn't work without our board appointees, so thank everybody that serves on our boards.
Next, gentlemen, is a resolution of the Board of Mayor and Council of the City of Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County, Tennessee, to enter into State of Tennessee option purchase for track 2505 to sell 169 Southern Tennessee Lane, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, tax map 96, parcel 3601 and 3602 to the State of Tennessee for the benefit of Columbia State Community College. This is an option agreement prepared and presented by the state for the purchase of the college property for $9 million, and that's for your consideration today.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? So noted. History of that. 8 years ago, 9 years ago, we recognized as a community that we had a problem with not having a four-year institution in lower middle Tennessee. Went to work. We were able to work with the state of Tennessee, the county, and private donors to put together and build the facility that you see to the south here. In that college is represented UT Southern, Tennessee Tech, and of course Columbia State. And Columbia State has been a driver in our community for education for a long time. In the process of that, it became very clear to the state of Tennessee the need for a four-year school here. And that prompted the purchase of Martin Methodist in Pulaski. Martin Methodist is now UT Southern, as everyone knows that. It continues to grow. They hit their 2028 projections in 2025. They continue to grow. Columbia State is making a push into this area to enhance education. And the city and county really cannot take this program any further than what we have. There'll be access to state funding now that was not available when the city and county owned these facilities. If you look around, Pulaski just received $40 million for the TCAT Center. Hornwall just received another $40 million. Columbia State campus on the Columbia campus received 40-something million from the state of Tennessee. Those are the doors, once it goes under the state of Tennessee, that will have availability. We have over 50 acres down there, ready to be developed for more education. So it's a right move at the right time. And you'll continue to see great things coming out of that property down there. And the advancement of UT Southern over there, 30% of all the students that are going to UT Southern right now are Lawrence County kids. So it has really made a difference in our area, keeping our young people at home. And that was from day one, that was one of the things to keep our kids going to school here and raising their families and doing things here. So just little update on that too.
Next, gentlemen, is a resolution of the Board of Mayor and Council of the City of Lawrenceburg to accept the bid of Brad Slater Construction LLC for renovation of Fire Station Number 1. Bid amount is $298,000, and that's for your consideration today.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? So noted.
I think that's all my business today, gentlemen.
Thank you, Mr. Betts. Any other business in front of the council today? Seeing none, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Thank y'all.